Yes, students. Now, students, continue of fifth video, and this is the part 6 of chapter 6. And today we will start the animal tissue, right, students? Today we will start the animal tissue. So I told you in the previous class that I will make the video of animal tissue, and so we will start the classification of animal tissue, right? So look at here, animal tissue can be classified into the 4 types, right? It can be classified into the 4 types, 1, 2 and 3, 4, right? So look at the first one, that is the epithelial tissue, right? First one is the epithelial. Now second one is muscular. Muscular tissue. Third one is connective. And fourth one is nervous. Right, students? Now in epithelial again classification occurs, and it can be of the 4 types. So number 1 is the squamous. Number 2 is cuboidal. Number 3 columnar and glandular. And number 4th is ciliated. So these are the types of epithelial tissue. Now muscular tissue again classified into the 3 types, that is the striated, unstriated and cardiac. Striated, unstriated and cardiac, right? So this is the 3 types of muscular tissue. Now connective tissue again classified into the 4 types. So look at the 4 types of connective tissue. Number 1 is areolar, and areolar can be classified into the tendon and ligament. Tendon and ligament. Second one is adipose. Third one is skeletal. And the fourth one is fluid. Right, students? Now look at the adipose tissue is no bifurcation occurs. Adipose tissue, no bifurcation occurs. And the skeleton, we will study about the bone and the cartilage. Bone and cartilage. Okay, now in fluid we will study about the blood and the lymph. Blood and lymph. So this is the whole classification of the animal tissue. Now let's start the first type, that is the epithelial tissue, right? Like plant tissue, animal tissue can be classified, and the flowchart I have made here. This flowchart you can make it in your copy, right? Bio copy. So students, let's start with the epithelial tissue. Now in epithelial tissue or epithelium, you can say it is the simplest type of tissue, and it is a protective connective tissue of the animal body, right? Like epidermis in plants. Epithelial is the protective tissue, and the cells of this tissue are tightly packed and forms a continuous sheet, right? Tightly packed and forms a continuous sheet. So students, in page number 74, look at the epithelial tissue. The diagram is given different types of epithelial tissue: squamous, stratified squamous, cuboidal, columnar, or the ciliated. Right students? So squamous, that is epithelial, covers most organs and cavities within the body, and it forms a barrier to keep different organ systems separate. The organ systems, it is present in the outermost cavities, right? Like skin, lining of the mouth, lining of blood vessels, lung alveoli, and the kidney tubules. And it forms a continuous sheet, right? So squamous epithelium, I am telling you that it is a scale, means squama means scale, right? And simple squamous epithelial are extremely thin and flat, forms a delicate lining. Look at the diagram of that squamous epithelium. It forms a continuous sheet, and it is present in the esophagus, lining of the mouth, and also covered with squamous epithelium, right? So skin protects the body. Now second one is the stratified squamous. It is given in your book. Stratified means when the epithelial cells are arranged in many layers, right? When it arranged in many layers, that is wear and tear, so it will arrange in a pattern of layers, that is known as the squamous, that is a stratified squamous epithelium. Now next is the columnar, means pillar-like cells that facilitates movement across the epithelial barrier, and it is present in the respiratory tract. And columnar epithelial tissue which having a cilia, hair-like projections, this type of epithelial is a ciliated epithelial tissue. So these tissue you can understand. Cuboidal means cube-like cells. Next time we will study about the connective tissue. Okay students, thank you so much to all.